Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Dumont Television Network brings you a night at the Cicada Club. We're broadcast live across the nation and around the world by means of electronic television. Presenting a torrent of top talent and tunes directly into your home from Maxwell DeMille's Cicada Club in Hollywood, California. Starring Richard Halpern'S roaring 20s Revue. The fabulous Blue Serenaders Orchestra. Yours truly, Conrad Montebank. And our special guest for tonight, Miss Mather, the singing coat check girl. Plus Kid Watson, the dancing elevator boy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your master of ceremonies. Other men want to be him, and women want him to be other men. Here he is, Mr. Maxwell DeMille!
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cicada Club. Yes, it's me, Maxwell DeMille, here.
The Maxwell DeMille.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have a swell show for you. We're going to take you back to the days of flappers, cads, sheets, and vamps. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Richard Halpern'S roaring 20s Revue. And now, folks, I'd just like to let you know, tonight's show is going to be broadcast around the world and across the nation by means of electronic television. So, if you're on the floor, wave hello to your friends that may be watching you. But now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the star of tonight's program, the Prince of Pep, Mr. Tin Pan Alley himself, Richard Halpern.
The only one, others have been lonely too. Maybe it had to be, she wanted sad to be, feeling unhappy and blue. But everything's different today. Good luck is coming my way. I feel the clouds rolling by, I see the clouds rolling by. Hello, sunshine, hello. I'll say you're long overdue, 'cause I've been looking for you. Hello, sunshine, hello. And what if I've been gloomy? Listen to me, I'll never be that way again, I know. That certain someone is mine, that's why I want you to shine. Hello, sunshine, hello. Welcome, I know that you're really for me, I know that you're gonna warm me now. Oh, welcome. Every little ray you sprinkle helps to straighten out my wrinkled brow. Sun rays, your bright rays, mean bright days, and how I'm looking up at the sky, I see the clouds rolling by. Hello, sunshine, hello. I'll say you're long overdue, 'cause I've been looking for you. Hello, sunshine, hello. And what if I've been gloomy? Oh, listen to me, I'll never be that way again, I know. That certain someone is mine, that's why I want you to shine. Hello, sunshine, hello. Hey. Thank you, folks. Hey. Well, welcome to the 1920s, folks. My name is Richard Halpern, Mr. Tin Pan Alley, and I love to sing all these great songs from this wonderful era of nostalgia. I don't like to use that word nostalgia because it's all brand new, as far as I know. So what do you think of this great band, the Blue Serenaders Orchestra? All right. Well, here's a song for all the little girls in the house, the short little girls, all right? This is called 5'2", Eyes of Blue. All right, so what do you say, boys? Here we go, Ann. Let's do it. 5'2", eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? So when you run into 5'2", covered with her, diamond rings, all them things, you bet your life that isn't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she who? Has anybody seen my gal? What do you say, boys? She's 5'2". Has anybody seen her? She over there? She's got a little nose and her hose like this. Has anybody seen her? Oh. Two eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? So if you run into a 5'2", covered with her, all those things, diamond rings, you bet your life that isn't her. Could she love? Could she cool? Could she could? How the hell should I know? Has anybody seen my gal? Thank you, folks. Let's hear it for couple number 1, Laura and Jonathan. All right. And couple number 2, hello, folks. And couple number 3, the dance floor is open, you know. You can just come and dance all you want. All right, now this next song, what's this one called? I Can't Give You Anything But Love. What key is this in, Randy? The key of Yale. The key of Yale. Who laughed at that? Yeah, thank you. Yes, the key of Yale. Yale's a key like, yeah, forget. Is it low? Is it high enough for me to sing? What do you think? I can't give it a little bit. It's kind of high, so I'm just going to sit this one out. And the dance floor is open. This is a lovely instrumental. I Can't Give You Anything But Love. As rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. do you think? I Can't Give You Anything But Love, as rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. Terrific. All right, did you enjoy that, dear? All right, that's great. And the next song is, what's the next one? The Sheik of Araby, with no pants on. That's how you're supposed to sing that song. All right? This is a standard from the 20s. The Sheik of Araby, as rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. The dance floor is still open. Come on, folks. What do you say? With no pants on. With no pants on. The Sheik of Araby, as rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. Well, I feel like being bad. I feel like being naughty. I think we ought to misbehave, okay? A little bit of Cole Porter, all right? What do you think of that, okay? We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand no teasing. He didn't care about those apples out of season. They say that spring means just one thing, two little lovers. We're not above birds. Let's misbehave. Come on, boys, what do you say? Ooh, let's misbehave all night. Okay? I love it. Maxwell, let's misbehave. Chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber. Let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous. Let's misbehave. If you'd be just so sweet and only meet your fate, dear, would be the great event of 1928, dear. Shame. How do you like that? You like misbehaving on the dance floor? Wow. That's great. That's what we like at this club. Okay, that was great. Randy Waltz on the piano. Let's let him have it. And all these great guys up here. What do we have next, Mr. Waltz? My Blue Heaven. Okay. Emphasis on blue. Okay. Dance floor is still open. Whippoorwills call, and evening is nigh. I hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room. A little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. There's Orion on the dance floor. There he is. Jim Ziegler on the trumpet. John, what do you say? On rails. Here we go. When whippoorwills call, ready when evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. Oh, I turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. My blue heaven. Terrific. Thank you, folks. Now, Orion is in the house tonight. We're going to bring him up on stage to say hello. He's the youngest person. Put his coat on him. Get him up dressed nice, like when he walked in. This is the youngest member of the audience tonight and just loves the music of the 1920s. And he wanted a flugelhorn for Christmas. And he has a ukulele. I wish he brought it with him, but next time he'll bring it with him. So we're gonna bring him up on stage right now. Here he comes. Give him a big hand. It's Orion. Yes, look at you. That's great. Hey, Orion. Take a bow. You don't want to take a bow? Take a bow. That way. Face everybody and take a big bow. He's 2 years old and decided to spend his Sunday night with us here at Cicada Club. How do you like that? Okay. That's the future, right? Okay. So, Randy Walsh, what do we have next on the ensemble program? This is a wonderful instrumental. This is called Changes. Okay? So you're changing mutes, I see. That's part of the song, right? All right. Dance floor is open. The Blue Serenaders Orchestra Changes. What do you say? Right on it. How do you like that, huh? Well, we got a couple of birthdays in the house tonight. We have Ashley and Isaac celebrating their birthday. Ashley and Isaac, where are you? Wave high. That's right. If more people see you, it could be your lucky night. Right. And we have Ava right over here having her birthday. Raise your hand, Ava. All right. And anybody else I forgot, I'll come around. Just let me know. All right. We'll do it. Who is this tomorrow? Peter. It's not. It was yesterday. It's Peter's birthday yesterday. I should know. I was there. What was I thinking? See how crazy I am? This is a hard job sometimes. You know, you go. You know, I think it's easy to do this. All right. Now, I'm going to bring to the stage right now. You all know and love her. We get nothing but emails. Oh, I shouldn't have said email. We get nothing but letters and telegrams for this young lady. She is sizzling hot. She is your scintillating coat check beauty. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Mather. Yeah. Oh, yes, dear. Wonderful! Now, Mather, before you go back to your coat check cubicle, it's a cubicle now. It used to be a room, now it's a cubicle. We're being broadcast all over the world, all over the country, all over the universe by means of electronic transmission. Something you'd like to say to your adoring fans who are watching right now.
I'll stick to the usual and say, hi, Mama.
She does it every time. Let's give her another hand, folks. She'll be back next set. Miss Mather. Let's play her off, Danny. What do you say? Yeah. Give him a love. All right, she's back Here's another one, Miss Lola. Come on up here, Lola. Say hello to everybody. Our cigarette girl, but it can't be cigarettes because they don't allow smoking during the Prohibition. So it's bubblegum cigarettes. Come on up, darling. Hello. Oh, look at you. Wow, say hello. Now, the millions of fans that are tuning in tonight all over the world in the universe, watching you, your adoring millions of fans. What would you like to say to them?
Hello, darling.
Oh, hello, darling. You see, you shouldn't be home. You should be down here getting some of this, right? This is where it's come on down to the Cicada Club, folks, and see this live, right? Isn't it better live? That's right, yes. Well, thank you, my dear. I hope you sell all them cigarettes tonight. All right, have a good night. Give her another hand and make sure you take good care of her. Lola! And now here's one of my favorite songs. This is called Poor Butterfly, another standard of the 1920s. So this is kind of slowish, so come on out and let your conscience be your guide. Poor butterfly, 'neath the blossoms awaiting. Poor butterfly, for she loved him so. The moments pass into hours. The hours, they pass into years. And as she smiles through her tears, she murmurs low, the moon and I know that he be faithful. I know he comes to me by and by. But if he don't come back, then I never sigh or cry. I just must die. Oh, butterfly. The blossoms are waiting for butterfly, for she loved him so. The moments they pass into hours, the hours pass into years, and as she smiles through her tears, she murmurs low, the moon and I know that he be faithful. I know he comes to me by and by. But if he don't come back, ever sigh or cry, I just must die. Poor Poor Butterfly. Thank you, folks. As rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. Here he is, Maxwell DeMille, once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Say, folks, let's hear it for Richard Halpern, Mr. Tin Pan Alley himself. Thank you, Richard. And now we have, ladies and gentlemen, our announcer, Conrad Montebank, with some special important words for you.
Hello, folks. This is Conrad Montebank to tell you about our delicious featured dessert this evening here at the fabulous Cicada Club. After dinner, why not try our tempting Alexander at Oviatt's Apple Crisp? Named after the former men's store that once occupied this Art Deco Oviatt building, now the home of the Cicada Club. This incredibly decadent treat fills a flaky hazelnut phyllo cup with an oat streusel, drizzled with a pork sauce, served with cinnamon gelato and an apple chip. A delightful dessert you'll definitely desire. And now, back to Mr. Maxwell DeMille.
Thank you, Conrad Montebank.
My mouth's watering, and it's not just for the apple crisp.
Yes, and say, ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Montebank will be appearing in just a few weeks on April 12th, I do believe.
That's correct.
With the Rhythm Club All-Stars, led by none other than our drummer tonight, Mr. Daniel Glass.
Well,
And Mr. Conrad Montebank will be amazing you with his delightful vaudeville act.
it's certainly true. It's
And-
the act that kept my grandfather out of the Navy.
Yes, and do we know what you're going to be doing yet for our vaudeville show?
Why, magic!
Magic, ladies and gentlemen. The amazing magic of Conrad Montebank, here April 12th at the Cicada Club. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some dancing music. And then after that, a special debut performance by none other than Kid Watson, the dancing elevator boy. And here they are, the Blue Serenaders. Little White Lies.
Wait, before we start those little white lies, we have in the house tonight that famous composer, George Gershwin, is here. Come up, George. Come on, George, say hello to everyone. Just come over and wave. There he is. Look at that profile. George Gershwin, ladies and gentlemen. He wrote all that great music that we sing here. Right, Maxwell? And look who else we have here tonight. Mr. Drysdale. Mr. Drysdale.
And say, by the way, folks, now that Mr. George Gershwin is here, I'd like to let you know, if you'd like to find out about this historic Oviatt building, there's a wonderful film documentary you may purchase tonight here at the Cicada Club that tells you all about the Oviatt building. So see the lovely Lola Kochek girl, and she'll tell you all about how you can get one of these for your very own. Yes, it'll tell you all about the thrilling Oviatt building. All right, thank you, Mr. Halpern, and thank you, Conrad Montebank.
And thank you.
And now, the Blue Serenaders Orchestra for your dancing pleasure.
Those little white lies. What did you do, dear? Oh, we're moving the furniture. Oh, you can't see me. Well, good. There we go. It has to be. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Banjo. Yeah, I see it right there. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not encourage the customers to move the microphones around during the performance. She can't see your face, Richard. Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
She did it because she could see my face, and she didn't want to see my face. All right, we're ready for the next step. Oh, you're going to do it. Okay.
Yes, I'm going. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce someone who's worked at the Cicada Club from the very beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as your friendly elevator boy. However, he has another thrilling talent. Here he is with his dancing debut, ladies and gentlemen, with his partner, Miss Mary Maker, Kid Watson, the dancing elevator boy. Kid Watson, the dancing elevator boy, and Miss Mary Maker. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Kid and Miss Mary. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is once again, the Prince of Pep, Mr. Tin Pan Alley himself, Richard Halpern.
Weren't they great? Kid Watson and his merrymaker, Miss Brittany. All right. Oh, here's a wonderful song. That was a big standard back in the 20s, and it was done by many performers beyond that. Maybe some of you might know this song, so feel free to sing along, all right? What do you say, folks? When you're smiling, oh, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, that's when the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, oh, you bring on the rain to stop your sighing. Be happy again, keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, that's when the sun comes shining through. Now remember, folks, when you're crying, that's when you bring on the rain to stop that sighing. That's right, folks, be happy again, keep on smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, that's when the whole world smiles with you. Keep on smiling and dance big. That's great. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Max Felderbill, yet another time in 2 minutes.
Say, folks, it's here for Richard Halpern. Say, Richard.
Yes, sir.
We have a very special guest for you.
We do, and I was about to give him the song cue. So.
Go right ahead, and I'll tell the folks. May 10th, ladies and gentlemen, a very special evening here at the Cicada Club. We have the exciting Chester Whitmore here with his Central Avenue Revue. It's a night you won't want to miss. Dancers, magicians, specialty acts. It all happens May 10th here at the Cicada Club with Chester Whitmore. And say, ladies and gentlemen, we just happen to have Chester Whitmore in the house. Say, Chester, you have something coming up this weekend you want to tell the folks about. Yes, and this microphone is on an international hookup around the world and across the nation, where your fans are eagerly waiting to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, Chester Whitmore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Let's give this band a round of applause because they're working, and the one and only Mr. Richard Harper and Maxwell DeMille. This weekend I'll be doing the 110th birthday celebration of Duke Ellington at the UCLA. We'll be doing that. And I would like you a favor. I want to ask you all a favor. When you hear something you like very good from this band or Richard, I want everybody to give it all out because there's very few places you can go out and hear a great orchestra like this. You understand? So I'm going to lay some iron that we call lay some iron down. If I dance for you in the next set, you're going to dance for me because we're going to have something special for you. And I'm on
May 10th, ladies and gentlemen, Chester Whitmore's Central Avenue Revue. And now here he is for your dancing pleasure, the amazing Chester Whitmore.
I would do anything for you in E flat. You know it? All right. Well, let's do something we all can swing out on. Just a nice. Or how about Lady Be Good? Is it Lady Be Good? Lady Be Good in F. Is that all right? F, and that's his tempo right there.
ladies and gentlemen, Chester Whitmore. Thank you very much, Chester. Say, folks, that's just a very small sampling of the big show that Chester will be presenting for you on May 10th. But now it's time to bring back to the microphone Richard Halpern'S.
Wow, what do you think of Chester Whitmore, huh? Lola, what did you think of Chester Whitmore? Woo, she's going like this. Wow. Well, now we're going to close out this set with a little bit of Sophie Tucker from 1910, 1911, something in there. I think it was written in 1910 and recorded in 11, or either or. If someone who was around then would like to tell me, I'll accept it. Other than that, then I'm saying either or. So what is it? Can I have just dun, 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 and then I'm going to do the intro. Two sweethearts courted happily for quite a while, mid simple life of country folk. Oh, the laddie told the girlie that he must go away, and her heart with grief most broke. She said, "You know I love you, honey, best of all. Oh, you darling, don't go away." Just as he went to go, it grieved this girlie so. These words he heard her say: "Some of these days you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days you're gonna be so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you'll miss my kissing, you'll miss me, honey, when I'm far away." She said, "I feel so lonely, just for you only, 'cause you know, honey, you've always had your way. And when you leave me, you know it's gonna grieve me. You're gonna miss your sweet, sweet, sweet little baby, yes, some of these days." What do you say, boys? Some of these days, you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days, you're gonna be so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you'll miss my kissing, you'll miss me, honey, when I'm far away. Say me so lonely, just for you only, 'cause you know, honey, you had your way. And when you leave me, you know it's gonna grieve me.
some of these days. Woo. Well, folks, and now we turn things over to Conrad Montebank.
The fabulous Richard Halpern, the Blue Serenaders. We have a good time. Say, folks, this is Conrad Montebanks, here to say hello to all of our friends watching this broadcast from around the world, and on all the ships at sea. And to let you know, the next Sunday, April 5th, Maxwell DeMille's Cicada Club proudly presents Ian Whitcomb and the Bungalow Boys. And now, here to tell you more is Mr. Maxwell DeMille.
Thank you, Conrad Montebank.
It's as my pleasure.
As it is mine as well.
Mine also.
No, it's a greater pleasure for me. All right, he's run out of steam, ladies and gentlemen. You are dismissed, Conrad.
Oh, well, all right then.
That's the way it's going to be. Say, folks, the band's going to take a short break here at the Cicada Club, and then coming up, we'll have more of Miss Mather, more of Kid Watson, the dancing elevator boy, and more of Mr. Chester Whitmore will be back to entertain you. And a fella named Richard Halpern'S.